Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name's Rachelle and I am doing the weekly reading for the collective, starting with some prosperity dust. I have been gone. I have been out and about, gallivanting around. I was actually working a festival for like 10 days. It was a lot, but it was fun. So I'm a little scratchy. I'm a little slow. What's new? It's fine. I'm going to start with some angel cards. Gratitude. We have an angel with its arms outstretched facing the sun. Oh, I love that we start with that. Gratitude and beauty. The angel with the feather duster. Which is actually a flower, but... If it was a feather duster, it'd be like beautifying the environment, right? Gratitude for beauty. Gratitude for the simple things, for nature, for life. Those things we can count on. All right, let's go over to the wisdom of the oracle. Round and round, 25. Deep knowing in reverse, 43. Clean it up, 21. There's some kind of cycle, something that's been happening that I don't know, it keeps coming back around or something, and it's kind of put you into empathy overload, or is that right? The right way to say it? It's like you're emotionally maxed out, and so there's something about kind of getting on top of that, like really with clean it up. It's like, okay, how can I care for myself? What do I need to do to get myself back to center, back into balance? And I'm not sure if this round and round has to do with this kind of, I don't know, is it emotional overwhelm? It's just kind of, it's like that feeling of just needing to rest, to decompress, to extract yourself from whatever situations you've been dealing with and just kind of pause. And so the round and round could be that this just happens regularly for you, or it could be some kind of cycle that has put you in this state. No matter what, there's this clean it up energy. And you could have already worked through this and be kind of coming out the other side and feeling like, okay, I'm managing things again. I feel more back to myself. Everyone's on a different timeline, so let me go with going with the Osho Zen. Osho Zen Tarot. Get some water. Breakthrough. I love this. This is justice. Libra energy. Transformation. Wow. This is Scorpio. Breakthrough and transformation. Oh my God. This is big. And we are the world. 10 of rainbows. Yeah. Okay. So through this cleaning it up process, you're having some kind of breakthrough. working through something that, whatever this cycle is. This is, yeah, because this figure has all of these, it's like, pieces coming off, like, the wall, stone, like whatever has been built up around this person. It's like all this powerful energy within is exploding outward, which is interesting because of this round and round. It's kind of this seashell thing, and the seashell goes out and out and out, and it's like starting from the center, and then there's this bursting. Yeah, what is this? Well, anyway, it has to do with transformation. There's a, we have the phoenix up here, rising from the ashes, rising from the cycle where you might have felt stuck, or just, I keep feeling this overwhelmed feeling. And so you're having some kind of breakthrough about it after cleaning up. And so it's like you are the sacred fire. The phoenix rises from the ashes of the fire. You are the fire. And you are also the phoenix. It's like you have to, or had to, burn something down in order to rise, in order to come into balance. Yeah, because we have the yin yang here. There's all these hands holding different things. The yin yang is one of them. We have the snake, which is, is shedding his skin. That's transformation in itself. There's a broken chain. There's a sword of truth. There's all of this, like, it's like the sword of truth broke the chains that were binding. That has to do with this cycle. And ultimately, there's this beautiful connection. We are the world. All these figures are holding hands and dancing around the planet, which speaks to me of like connection, collaboration, long-term stability, prosperity. This is family and friends, soul family. All, it's like somehow this transformation is like putting you into the conga line. Putting you in line is what keeps coming through, and like, but it's like a conga line, like everyone's dancing, there's, doing the circle dance. I don't know, like, you're overcoming whatever this is that had you in this place of empathy overload or emotional overwhelm or whatever. So let me go over to the tea leaf cards. Oh, you know what else? Before I go on, because I might forget, gratitude was the first card out, so I'm going to pick a card from my gratitude deck. One can appreciate and celebrate each moment. There's nothing more sacred. There's nothing more vast or absolute. In fact, there's nothing more. I don't know how to say this person's name. Pema Chodron? Anyway. Appreciate and celebrate each moment. There's nothing more sacred, vast, or absolute. In fact, there's nothing more than this moment. I love that. Appreciate and celebrate this moment. There is celebration here. Okay. We have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Excellent. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. The stranger looks like they have something to do with your success. Huh. Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Hidden secrets. Hidden secret. Let me get one more. Wheel. Indecisiveness. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Hidden secrets that keep you paralyzed or stuck. Or this feels like personal secrets that are causing some kind of stagnation. I think that's a part of what needs to be cleaned up. Whether these are your secrets or maybe they're secrets you're holding for someone else. I'm not saying go and tell someone else's secrets, but there's something that's got you feeling somewhat complacent or like, yeah, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Maybe meeting the stranger somehow illuminates something, shows you where you've been versus where you want to go. You are on the road to success, but maybe, I don't know, maybe you've been getting in your own way. This wheel feels like this round and round. Indecisiveness. Allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. On repeat. Because of not knowing, because of feeling overwhelmed. Let me get more. Hang on. What, I've got a Lightseers deck. Tell me more about the hidden secrets here. What are these hidden secrets about? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. The Hermit in reverse. Virgo. Seven of Wands. Hidden secrets. Is it hidden secrets between you and another? There's a strong connection here. The Hermit in reverse, though. With the Seven of Wands. This has to do with, like, isolating. Like isolating to the point of it not being healthy. And this isolation, it's like it's put you or it's put somebody you're dealing with into this place of defensiveness. It's like being used to being alone and on your own for so long that it's not letting anything or anybody in. Because this Two of Cups, it's like something happened here. Something happened in a connection that threw you or somebody into, like, you know, it's like a isolation is the best word I can think of. Loneliness. Feeling lonely. Feeling lonely within a connection? Is somebody feeling lonely? Like, the hidden secrets that can harm you. I don't know. It's whatever these secrets are, there is some kind of defense. But I don't know if this defense is because of trying to protect your secrets. You're like, no one's getting in, no one's going to know my secrets. Involving a connection. So then what is this wheel? What's this wheel about? 9 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Pentacles. The Lovers. Gemini. So allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. See, this is so interesting because we have this, you know, with the 9 of Cups in reverse, we have this feeling of like feeling unsatisfied, feeling like, you know, not getting your wish fulfillment. And so, you know, this is like part of the clean it up. You're like, all right, what can I do? What can I do to bring that satisfaction back, to feel fulfilled again? You know, okay, I'm gonna work on my finances. I'm gonna work on self-reliance. I'm gonna work on being my most awesome self and cultivating whatever it is that I want to grow in my life, including myself. And it's so interesting with the Lovers here because it's like, you're like, okay, I'm focusing on myself. I'm doing my own thing. But then here's this energy that is, here we have a connection again. And it's like indecisive, like, you know, like on the one hand, you're like, no, I'm really good on my own. On the other hand, I really want to be in a connection. And maybe there's kind of a, I don't know, 1 foot here, 1 foot over here, 1 foot over there, not really making a stand on what it is that you want exactly for your wish fulfillment. You want the best of both worlds, which is great. It's just, there's some kind of, how do I say it? It's like there's a struggle, an internal struggle between wanting to be on your own and wanting to be in connection, and just kind of like letting things happen, but like not being, what's the word? Fully intentional about the choices that you're making? Interesting. Let me get some cards from let me do the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Where are we at? Time keeps on moving. Was it? Slipping into the future. All right. Boundaries, number 12. Clean it up, 21. Both of these are 3. Yeah, see, we have the bubble again. The boundaries. This is like this ultra isolation, almost to the point of feeling lonely. But here's the beauty. Here's the flower. Here's the beautiful feather duster coming down. Boundaries. Discernment, number 10. learning how to be discerning, how to trust your intuition, use that sort of truth to break away the chains that bind. And we got beauty again. Yeah. Yeah, see, beauty is playing a big role in helping you. It can help you come out of isolation. So I keep looking at this breakthrough here. There's something about realizing that it's like you built a wall around yourself, and you're having to break through that because it's been built from a very defensive place. You had to do this. You had to set some kind of boundaries. But then you became too comfortable in that place. And so there's a need to open up and be vulnerable, to get back down to the core of who you actually are. And you've been really working on that. It's just that there's still some, I don't know if it's confusion or just with that indecisiveness there. This or that. I don't know. It's it makes sense why there would be this kind of empathy overload. You're just, it's like too open, too available or something, and then you shut down. But then that's like the opposite extreme. So let me get some cards from the numerology deck. Synchronicity 87. Real world magic. Yeah. Music 32. Synchronicities with music. Music could be really important to you. It could be about the lyrics or the feeling that the music brings you. Maybe you like to sing, maybe you play an instrument, or you like to compose. Like somehow music it's tied to the synchronicity somehow. Synchronicities in music, with music. Let me get one more. Karmic completion, number 10. Yeah, discernment. You're learning how to close out a cycle here. But it's not an obvious path. It's something that you're really having to go within to process. To what? Discernment. It's like you have to rely on other senses, on your gut feeling, gut instincts, intuition, in order to close out some kind of cycle here. This is a part of the cleaning it up. And somehow music is involved in this. Which is going to be different for everybody, but I love to see the synchronicity here, because it's like the universe confirming to you that yes, you are correct. Whatever synchronicities show up for you, like, pay attention. It means you're on the right track. So, let me get some cards from the Radical Abundance deck. Willingness to go, to stay. I don't know. Willingness to clean it up. Willingness to, Oh, flow, to be in the flow. To know that all you have to do is hang out long enough and you're going to get your just reward. You're going to get that giant worm that is so crazy big. Like, what's that? Like, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? Like, how do you eat the giant worm one bite at a time? And these birds are so stoked right now. They're just like, wow, this guy is just sitting there like in awe. So by being in the flow, that's a part of the synchronicity. Is there's all this beauty and connection, stability, prosperity that is a part of what comes with the flow. But you have to be willing to either go explore or to let others go, to make space for new to come in, others or like things. That's a part of clean it up. You need to, by getting into the flow, you're not trying to control the outcome. You're just seeing where things take you. Fantasy. Giant worm, giant ice cream, one bite at a time. It's like this is like crazy good dreams come true kind of stuff. Like you can't even fathom all the good that's coming in. You have an idea. You've been working towards something. You know how to be reliant on yourself. But I think there's an element of control within that, of thinking that it's all up to you, but it's not. Yes, take steps toward what it is that you want. And then sit back and wait and see how things come to fruition. It's like you're planting mystery seeds. Thinking like Jack and the Beanstalk. You don't know what's going to grow out of those seeds. You think you do. And maybe to a certain extent you're correct, but someone could be coming along with some kind of like magical fertilizer that makes your thing grow like you didn't expect, or it turns out to be something different than you thought. And you're like, oh, this is way better than I even thought I was gonna get. Okay. So let me get some cards from the Angel Tarot. Justice. We got justice again. Archangel Raguel. I need glasses for this. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. Fair and just decisions, which is on the other side of indecisiveness. This is you like stepping into your power, making fair and just decisions. That's a part of this breakthrough. You are on the road to success by standing up for your beliefs. I mean, check that out. Standing up for your beliefs. This is like coming out of the bubble. It is. It's like you've learned how to set boundaries in a way, but you're realizing that boundaries aren't something that you wear for protection. It's a standard that you hold for yourself. And otherwise, it's like knowing you have these strong boundaries, like you can go into the world without being in a bubble. because you're learning how to have strong convictions maybe about what is just and fair, doing what you know is right. So interesting. Oh, isn't that interesting too? Justice. Oh, huh. That's interesting because in this deck, number 8 is justice. But 8 is normally strength. So there's something about being strong too. Strength coming from making the right decision, doing what you feel is right. The High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Oh, did I say Libra? Yeah, I said it before. And the High Priestess for me as a reader is all water signs, Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want before acting. This is a part of this discerning, or discernment. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Danielson. Consider carefully what you want before acting, which is is a very different energy from the wheel, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. This is you're taking the reins. You're taking control. You're coming to a place where you're like, I mean, if you so choose to make very deliberate steps in a certain direction, certain specific actions, you're doing what you need to do, but there's a lot of consideration also. Fair and just decisions regarding what you will do next. The Star, Aquarian energy, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans on the right path. See? You're being very decisive, considering carefully what you want. What you want. Considering carefully what you want, and that puts you on the right path. The road to success. Happy times. Happy times. Oh man, do you have happy times coming? And it's just it's being willing to move, or being willing to let others move. Again, being in that flow is really super helpful. So I should probably close this out. But I keep being drawn to the Moonology deck. So let me just pull some cards from here real quick. Oh, this fell in my lap. Work through your fears. This shows up a lot. Was it new moon in Scorpio? We just had a full moon in Scorpio. Working through your fears. Oh. Almost put those in the wrong way. Maybe your fears have to do with at least partially afraid of making the wrong decision, and that's where this indecisiveness comes from. Because sometimes it feels like it's easier to let things unfold and not have to decide, but that's still a choice. And then in that way, like sometimes it's fine, but sometimes it's like, no, you need to make the choice for yourself so that you can direct where you're going, basically. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a part of this synchronicity. This, luck is, it's very I talk about this sometime with the word luck. It implies that it's something like random. That, oh, I'm so lucky. I didn't, but it's like this is this is tied to the transformation and breakthrough that you are having or about to have. And so the luck that you experience, which is all this synchronicity and all this abundance and good fortune, yeah, it's all because of you learning how to, go within, trusting your intuition, stepping off of this karmic cycle and stepping onto a whole new path. And that is your road to success. And it has to do with making very specific decisions. I'm still not totally sure about those secrets, but I don't know. If it's secrets you've been keeping because of like shame or guilt, those secrets are worth talking to someone about, because they might be holding you back. Sometimes just speaking something out loud can be enough to work through something. Okay, one more. Prosperity lies ahead. Yeah, new moon in Taurus. Yep, there it is. Prosperity lies ahead. You are on the road to success. We are the world. You are doing the things. You are, you will be. You know what you need to do. And I'm feeling here like you're like, I have to have either this or either that. Is that what it is? I feel like you can have both. And this is what I was going to say earlier, and I don't think I did very well, but you can have both. Like, if you want a strong connection and you also want to maintain your independence, you can have all of that. It's just that being in a strong connection involves you showing up differently. And I mean, for example, I'm not like, this isn't true for everybody, but there's kind of a codependent thing. Like, oh, I need you to be here to fulfill me and to make me happy. And you're coming to an understanding that only you can make yourself happy. And so having somebody there at your side, like, they have to be able to know how to make themselves happy. You can't make each other happy. You can bring additional happiness into the equation, but yeah, and so it's more of an interdependent relationship. A being here in the moment, being present, but also being able to go off and do independent things. And it's like, yeah, you can have both. You don't have to decide on one or the other. And I think that's a part of the indecisiveness here too. It's like thinking yourself into a box because of like, this is how a lot of us are taught to be, So, okay, now I'm going to finish. I'm really, really, really going to finish with a rune card. We've got Perthrow. We've got some meditation here. The furry friend. This is learning how to tune in, even in the midst of chaos and weirdness and let's see. Oh, there it is. Perthrow. This card suggests the revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. Hidden secrets can harm you. Interesting. The revelation of secrets or hidden knowledge. You could soon receive important information or learn something that sheds light on a situation that has frustrated or confused you. So secrets coming to life. Light. I meant to say coming to light. Maybe secrets are coming to life too. There will soon be a significant revelation of some kind. Ooh, I feel like that's a part of this breakthrough. But the most likely source of that revelation will be from the intuitive wisdom already within you. Yeah. Drawing this card could be a sign that you would benefit greatly from taking some time out to meditate and become more attuned to the still, calm voice within that knows what is in your best interests. In addition, it could also be a warning that you're being distracted from what really matters by external or material forces. What is external can never bring you fulfillment. Within you is all the magic, mystery, excitement, and knowledge that you need for a rewarding and successful life. It's like the external situations, the external struggles were throwing you off balance. We're keeping you from being able to tune into your intuition. That's why you had this empathy overload, because there's something about looking outside of yourself for the answers when everything was actually within. But in order to access that information, you have to, or did have to, and you are doing it now, to, like taking time to go within. And there's so many different ways to meditate. You don't have to sit there with your eyes closed. Like there are active moving meditations. You can stare at a flame. There's all different ways. Even just sitting for 10 minutes and not doing anything. You can look around, you can close your eyes, whatever, but just let yourself be present. Take stock of what your body feels like. Just, yeah. Anyway. There's a lot that's coming to the surface that's being revealed. And that's shown clearly here in this breakthrough and transformation. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and week, wherever you are in the world. And I'll see you on the next video. Mwah.